Greetings, you gorgeous ghouls! Many a welcome during this autumn equinox, celebrating the gorgeous changing leaves and the atmospheric chilling embrace of nature. And today let's spread that Halloween spirit by dabbling into one of the more peculiar new bots. It's time to get immersed in Legacy Bomb Burst. Now, Bomb Burst is a rather unique customer in the Transformers canon, as they're characterized as a monster lurking in the darkness, stalking and hunting down Autobots, carrying them back to the shadows and feasting on their energy through their fangs. That's right, y'all. Bomb Burst is a robot vampire. And if that wasn't enough, in the Japanese continuity, their name is actually Blood. So yeah, indisputably, this is a vampire. I feel like we should be making a bigger deal out of the fact that Transformers can be vampires. Bomb Burst isn't even the only one! But moving on, the original Bomb Burst toy was released during the twilight of G1, remaining in obscurity and not getting much mainstream attention until now, at risk of being forgotten like some kind of lost boy. But with the recent resurgence of Iguanus and the upcoming Legacy Skullgrin, it feels like the Pretenders may be making the comeback tour we've been aching for. I mean, every collection is better with some strange, creepy dudes. Here's hoping we get Octopunch! Beginning off with this bodacious beast, Bomb Burst boasting a bold body. The large, sprawling canvas provides a tasty mishmash of colors with gray, white, blue, and pink. And the unconventional color choices for a Decepticon is only further highlighted by the monstrous mode. They're protected by a broad breastplate, giving a kind of buffy, muscular proportion, and adore the white claws-looking thing gripping the raspberry pectorals as if they're both the monster and the hunted. The entire body resembles an armored, protected layering rather than metal skin, with the outward poking hips and malformed, mutated crotch. The feet are the only real thing about this robot mode that gives off that they are a robot. Just like Iguanus though, it makes the toy all the more noteworthy and unique. I always love it when Transformers have characters with a strong design adherence to weird, creature-esque, organic-looking oddities, biting a bit into the monstrous and spooky. More of that, please. Which all comes up to this devilish bat-like head like nothing else I've ever seen. It's as if a bat face was also a robot skull, which is one of the best sentences I've ever said. They're shining a bold, stretched out Jennifer's body smile. They definitely seem excited to be here. They look like the type of character who talks like, There isn't a single thing about this I don't love, from the stupidly big smile, the bat snout, the adorable blue bat ears, and the fact that the teeth are actually painted a separate white. And not to mention those eyes. Those horrible yellow eyes. They look great and a bit shiny and metallic. Flying over to the accessories, I guess they go around stealing blood with this really weird curved blade. It does look like a weapon, I'm just not used to seeing this sort of thing as a Transformers weapon. I'm sure they could probably hack someone real good with it. Next, they got these large blue shooty things that mount on their arms Starscream style. It's lovingly sculpted and the bat-like wing things on the sides look rad. They can also hold this as a Bat-Axe battle ass. This is where we get a good view of this gorgeously attractive linework, the hidden gray paint, and this unfuckingly believably awesome skeletal wings. For such a basic little figure, they sure come with some of the coolest weapons of recent memory. Everything can attach on the back, however that not only makes the backpack large, awkward, and clunky, but the wings don't exactly stay in place as tight as I'd like. But I'm more than comfy with keeping them on their arms, keeping themselves ready for any Autobots that try to escape. So Bomb Burst robot mode really has a lot going for it. For such a tiny one, they've got more going for them than figures multiple times their price point. It feels great, poses admirably, and looks spooky. And that's something I could use this time of year, and any other. Delicious as ginger snaps. The transformation is pretty basic, and it doesn't make much of an attempt to integrate the robot mode much. All the while, it is very easy, hassle-free, and feels very accessible. Anybody can transform this thing. It's not the miracle that was Iguanus or Rat Trap, but it's still very good for what it is. It's a good old time, and there ain't nothing wrong with that in these trying times. Creeping to the alt mode, they turn into this deceptively cute little VTOL jet fighter. It's super intriguing how the robot and the alt mode have very different prominent color schemes. I'm not sure what vampires have to do with jets. at all, but it's super appealing with the cool, soft-looking blue. Perhaps the cute appearance of this thing is supposed to create a lack of suspicion, benefiting his hunting skills when they're hungry for Autobots, like some species of frogs. Everything that's painted catches the attention and mixes well, such as the dark red cockpit and the gray spinny turbine things. There are few things as sexy as a Transformer with red windows. I gotta say, there isn't much of a priority to have the Nether Beast incorporated into the alt mode. Most of the bat-inspired and organic-looking armor just bunches underneath, hoping they won't be noticed, like me at family reunions. But it's all good. They're just a little one, and I've seen expensive third-party toys that look worse, so it's alright. Still, what we have is a dashing hoverjet that's enjoyable to whoosh around, and at least this form remains consistently cool with these backward wings like if animated Starscream was a bat, and their unusual blade hook weapon attaches underneath as a nose cone blaster. The only misfortune of this alt mode comes with the arm wings that don't really lock into anything to stay in this configuration. They're not just flopping around, but it's missing a little extra security. And with that perfect conclusion, I'll say this is still a very satisfying jet mode. For a core class toy that's barely over $10, this is as good as I could have hoped for. It succeeds in looking like a jet, having attractive detail, and being cute. And for a toy like this, that's all I can reasonably expect from it. Even if it is a bit eclipsed by Iguanus, this is a fun little ghoul all the same. I feel like the bat vampire spooky theming elevates this figure, and the style aids in the overall execution. It makes for a really good desk toy, and for the price, this figure is the bomb burst. A cool little toy you can't say Nosferatu. So that's all from me tonight, and I hope you all have a lovely, silly, spooky, and magical holiday. And please relish in all the lovely feelings that come with October and Halloween, a time of year we get to appreciate the spooky, twisted frights that beckons our curiosity, where we can engage with our fears and turn them into something full of immense joy. Hang out with your loved ones, go to a costume party, watch your favorite horror movies, and take some life notes from Bomb Burst. Just be a freaky little guy.